You guys are in jail about a night, and now they're getting ready to let you guys out?
Right, we had spent the night, and like I said, we were being threatened and things, and our crew was going back and forth with guys like, well, what's your full name? We'll make your bond to you up. You feel what I'm saying? We go, Spider Loke saying some things. Everybody is, the Cashville crew is going back with certain people. I'm really not getting into that because we had enough New York guys with us that they could, react to whatever they were saying. So the next morning, we end up getting ready to go to court. And when we went in this room, I'll never forget it. This one guy is very pissed off. And he's like, you niggas some bitches. Y'all niggas some bitch ass niggas. If they open this cell, if she open this cell and one of you niggas out there, I'm gonna one of you niggas up. That was his exact words. And we don't even know this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's just going off. So in Tennessee, if that situation was to happen, our guards would not let him out, no matter what. If he's already threatened these people, they would not let him be with that crew. Well, I didn't know in New York, it's another charge if you put your hands on somebody in there. At the time, there was another charge. I didn't know that. Well, anyway, they're calling us to go to court, and they end up calling my name last, and he was after me. Well, when they called my name, I went to the end of the line, and then they called this guy's name. When they called his name, he's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna one of you niggas up. So he's pacing in the cell, and we think we watching him. And this lady still goes and opens his gate. She lets him out, and he walks to the front of the line and starts threatening people. Yeah, nigga, you niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Just start just like on some rah-rah shit like. So everybody looking like, yeah, what's up then? So we had spent the night, so I guess niggas was slick, chilling, like trying to see what he was gonna do. So he made his way on down the line, sizing niggas up, when I was at the end of the line. And I was kind of standing out of the line to see what he was doing. So when he got to me, he wanted me to get back in line and move. So I stayed there. And he was like, get out the way, nigga, what's up? And I said, what's up? And then as soon as he said, what's up again, I just hit him in the mouth. And when I hit him in the mouth, we was just rumbling, you know what I'm saying? And then the Cashville niggas came through and we kind of stumped him out right there. You know what I'm saying? And the guard seen that he antagonized it, so we didn't get any extra charges. But I got, when 50 and them bonded us out of jail, my shirt was tore. And I guess the word got back that DT had, addressed the problem.
So at one point, you guys are in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And you guys got the G Unit spinner.
Right.
And some things go down in Chicago. Can you talk about that?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. See, in life, there's lessons, in these streets. And when you're really outside, you're going to encounter some real shit, And I was always hard-headed, so I learned the hard way. This is one of the knots on my head growing up. But, I look at it like karma because at the time I was into some robbing and doing some things. And we ended up going to Chicago. At the time I was wearing the G Unit spinner. We had did the BET Awards. And 50 had told Who Kid, to give me his jewelry and gave me the G Unit spinner to wear. Buck had just got the spinning YB piece. So we both had spinning pieces at the time, but I'm wearing the spinner. We were just supposed to be doing a radio promo in that city. They actually had said we wasn't supposed to go out just to do the radio and go back to the hotel. Well, I had never been to Chicago, so I wanted to get out. And one of our guys that was with us, rest in peace to Manny, his people was from Chicago. So his cousin had came up to the hotel and was like, what y'all doing tonight? Y'all ain't getting out? So Manny always kept his blick on him. So I asked him, did he have his blick? And he was like, yeah, I'm good, I'm strapped. So I was like, all right, we're gonna get out then. And I said, but we gotta try to get that. The G Unit chain was on Buck's table in his room at the time. I'm always doing shit, Capone. So the G Unit chain is on his table. I ended up, I guess he had a company upstairs at that hotel or something. She called his name. He went upstairs. I grabbed the chain. We went out the door. We end up going out, riding around looking for somewhere to go. I'm not knowing where we at, you know. So we ended up, from what I'm hearing, ended up pulling somewhere around Capone Greens, and ended up pulling up in front of the club. There was so many people outside that I wouldn't have thought that it would have happened like it did. When we pulled up, I was out the window in the club. One of the security guards at the club was in the door, and he knew we was in the city. So he was like, "Oh, okay, G Unit, like y'all good. Come on, y'all good." You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all on in. So I told my guy to pull over a little bit right there, slick in front of the club on the side. So we could just get out and chill for a minute before we went in. And when we got out of the truck, we was out there doing our thing or whatever with the bitches and shit. And I never forget, it was a particular set of guys that was walking down the other side of the street, maybe like 3 of them. They was coming down the opposite side of the street, and all of a sudden they just crossed over. And then they walked right through us. So as they walking through us, we looking like, these niggas on. You know what I'm saying? So we watch them. They walk on through us, headed towards the club, though. Okay? So we didn't think too much about it. We watched them, and they went on and walked. Then they walked on around the corner. They didn't go in the club. They walked on around the corner. Well, when they walked around the corner, so many people outside, we weren't thinking nothing of it. So we turned back around and start chopping it up with people or whatever. So all I remember is a gunshot. And when I heard the shot, I seen the flame by my foot, which ended up being one of the guys that went around the corner, cocked the gun, came back around, ran up behind me, grabbed the chain from the back, shot at the ground. Now he's got his hand on my piece back here and shooting at the ground saying, "Give me that." Now when he's saying that, I heard that and I seen a flame. So I immediately grabbed my chain like, nah, like, what's going on? So he's saying, "Give me that." He done shot one time. When he shot, my nigga Manny shot. Okay, so it was like a boom. Then Manny shot, boom. Then he shot again, boom. But when he shot again, I seen the barrel. And when I seen the barrel, that about that long, Paul. So I know what I do. Man, you can have this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I flicked the necklace on off. He grabbed the necklace, and my guy Manny shot again, and he ran up the street. But Manny's gun had jammed. So he ended up running up the street with the chain. You know what I'm saying? I ended up flicking the chain. Now, if he would have just showed me that big mother first, we wouldn't have had to go through all that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I would have just gave it to him. You did. Yeah, man, when you're up, you're up. You're down, you're down. Yeah, so they had the up on that one. Well, I had no business out there, man, meddling. We weren't even supposed to be out there. It's like 3 a.m. But I'm from the street, so, you know, we go to the club, to the hood spots in Nashville. So I just wanted to see Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Capone Greens, and shout out to Godfather.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.